I think one of the things that this time is really good for is that it kind of sets us up for the rest of our lives because we have to learn to adapt. We have to learn how to get better at this because, as I said a little bit ago, it's only going to get harder to maintain connection over time. It's only going to get more spread out and kind of more dispersed all over the place with people moving in with significant others, people moving in with girlfriends, people moving in back home to be closer with to their parents when they have kids, people moving back to where their girlfriends are from to be closer to their parents. Like it's just going to get more and more spread out and harder to keep in touch. So this time in our lives kind of gives us and affords us an opportunity to get better at this if you're not good at it yet, or to learn how to get better, or to learn how to figure this out as you go. It's the first time that we're confronted with this, like the long distance friendships and the relationships, and of the understanding that it will never be what it once was, unfortunately. And like, it probably never will ever be like that again. So it's important that we kind of take this seriously. Like, it's even more of a reason to take this seriously and develop ways to stay in touch with people now and realize this and understand this earlier before you get to a later time in your life where you're like, fuck, I really wish I had stayed in touch with friends and I really wish I had made more of an effort. Like, this is a great moment to realize that, to kind of take it upon yourself to be like, I'm going to make a better effort, to make a greater, more conscious effort to stay in touch with my friends, to keep up, to check in. And of course, you can always decide that, and you can always want to change your behaviors. But I really think right now, in our middle to late 20s to early 30s, it's a great time to work on that and develop this muscle. And as I was saying before, like when that realization hit me that I hadn't seen one of my best friends in a while, I texted him and I was like, let's make a plan. Like it's been 3 months or longer, like since we've seen each other. So like, let's make a plan. And we got on the phone and we like literally decided on a date that worked for both of us, for him to come to New York, for us to hang out. And we made it tentative, which I like thought was a really good thing because it didn't put this like super pressure or super like pressureful amount of pressure onto this kind of like hangout. Like if something had come up, or like if work came up, or if there was something that he had to go fly out to this, or I had to go fly out to that, or like another commitment came up, like we could change this. It wasn't like a this has to happen. It was just like a here's a day that works for both of us this month. Let's try to really make this work because it would be great to see each other. And that is like the first tip I have for this, is that if you have a long distance friend or somebody you haven't seen in a while, or somebody that this episode is making you think about, text them and be like, let's set up a plan. Like, make a plan, put a date on it that you both are committing to. It doesn't have to be like, I'm fully committing to this, but like I like the idea of being like, let's make it tentative, but like, let's really try to make this work. So it doesn't put this pressure on it, but like at the same time, you both know that this date is coming up, or just like set it. You don't even have to make it this tentative thing. Like just set it and be like, let's hang out this day. The only reason I'm saying the tentative thing is that like neither of us had to feel badly if it didn't work, or neither of us had to feel badly if like we couldn't make it happen. And I don't know, I just liked that, so I'm giving it to you as well. But I really think making a plan is one of the best ways, because then you both have this thing to look forward to. You both know that like there's not this outstanding time that is continuing to pass that you haven't seen each other, and you have this day set.